All units be on the lookout for 6-1 male Barabbas, last seen on 4700 block of Walnut yesterday evening.
Law enforcement is still searching for Barabbas.
I got officers on foot pursuit. He's going to be southeastbound.
Barabbas has eluded police once again.
Officer needs assistance. Suspect heading east on Chapman.
This is his second murder in a matter of a week.
843 show is code 6 possible. 843 on foot pursuit. Q is turning on Walnut.
And it looks like Barabbas has claimed another victim.
Good evening. This is Jessica Walters, ABC 7 News. We have local late-breaking news to share with you this evening. An Orange County man was captured and arrested after several months of being pursued by Orange County authorities. Sources say this man, simply known as Barabbas, is the notorious ringleader of a local group known to cause riots and insurrections throughout Orange County. Officers say this man has also been linked to a number of robberies and murders in the area. As you know, DA Connors has been hailed a hero for all his work here throughout Orange County. And it definitely looks as though he's had his hand in this successful arrest. We're going to go live to a press conference being held now by DA Connors.
I'd like to start by saying I will not be taking any questions following my statements today. I truly believe that today has been a great victory for our justice system in the apprehension of the notorious criminal known as Barabbas. He's been evading Orange County's finest for a very long time, and we will all sleep a little bit better tonight knowing that he's behind bars. And I believe that we're sending a message to every lawbreaker out there, from the petty thief to the drug dealer to the murderer, that this city belongs to the people. And I'm here to give the people what they want, and that's safe and clean streets to raise their families. So every criminal out there, know this: we are watching you, and we will find you, and we will prosecute you to the fullest extent of the law. Thank you for your time.
Well, there you have it, folks. A strong message sent by a strong man to clean our streets. In other news, the city is abuzz with a new miracle man on the scene. Jesus, known as the Christ, has been receiving massive media attention for the miraculous, some would say, miracles he's been performing. Local residents have named this man Chainbreaker, a religious term used to describe someone that sets individuals free from their bondage, infirmities, or sin. He is turning water into wine and healing the blind. Is he the Messiah everyone's been waiting for, or just another headliner preparing for Vegas? Either way, sounds like a party to me. Of course, it wouldn't be a party without some controversy. Some local residents and even religious organizations have been calling this man blasphemous and fake. Well, what's your opinion? We'll hear from both sides later tonight on the 10 o'clock news.
Hey, I'm talking to you. Have you ever stopped to think why you're the only one stuck in here watching? I mean, these bars, they're not going anywhere, right? These cuffs aren't tight. I left my shovel at home, so I can't dig my way out. So tell me, why would they have such an exceptional individual like yourself just sitting in here wasting his time with little old me? Unless, oh, that's it, isn't it? You can't hack it as a real cop, can you? See, this is where they send the losers. You know, the antisocial. I'll tell you what though, you get me out of here and I'll show you how to have a really good night out on the town. You want money? I can get it. You want power? You want to be respected? I can make it happen. I can make it so that everyone fears your name. Hey, I said I'm talking to you.
Keep it down in there. Man, I can't believe I'm in here wasting my time with the likes of you. Become a detective, my mom says. I could be out there right now looking for this Jesus.
Jesus, I've made more news than him. You've got a star sitting in this cell and you're giving him all the attention? I mean, who do I have to kill to gain some notoriety around here?
Sit down and shut up, fame. Is that what this is about? I've dealt with scum like you before. You're all the same. Walk in here like you own the place. Guess what? You're on my time. So you just sit down and shut up if you know what's good for you.
Now that's more like it. I was beginning to think that you were just dull and boring. I love that excitement and that rage and that fight. Kind of like some of your police buddies. You know, I remember one day in particular. Ooh, what a day that was.
I remember that day. Those were good men, brave men. I knew those men.
Brave. Do brave men cry?
I don't enjoy this more than you.
I doubt it. Oh, do it again. Surprise. Now, listen to me. I may not be the nicest guy in the whole world, but I'm no criminal. Now, obviously, you've heard about that freak, Jesus. Now, there's a guy with problems, issues. I say, if you don't want any attention, you shouldn't be doing any of those miracles. Who does he think he is, anyway? Who does he think he is? So you see, I keep a balance. I do what I do because of guys like him. Jesus, give me a break. He should be the one locked up. So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go and find him. And you're gonna go and lock him up! Lock him up! Get him out of here! Lock him up! Get him out of here!
Jessica Walters, ABC7 Eyewitness News. We're here in Orange County talking to local residents about the man everyone's been talking about, the Chainbreaker himself, Jesus Christ. We have James here. James, tell us. Some say this man is the Messiah. What is your take?
I'm really not sure. I mean, a lot of people claim to be the Messiah before. I have to believe it when I see it.
And there's a lot of talk about the miracles he's been performing. What is your opinion on that?
I believe in miracles, and I believe in the Messiah. I'm just gonna have to believe it when I see it.
Thanks, James. We have Gloria here. Gloria, Jesus Christ the real deal or a knockoff?
I've seen the miracles. I saw him heal a man that was lame. I mean, the man couldn't walk. The man's been living on the streets for as long as I can remember. Everyone knows him. Now I've seen him walk around, actually jump around. He's so happy. It's like he's crazy in a good way, telling everyone about Jesus. He is the Messiah. The Messiah is here. He is the Chainbreaker.
No. Don't listen to her. Don't listen to any of it. Chainbreaker? This man's a fake. He claims he can destroy the temple built in this city and build it back up in 3 days. That's blasphemy. It's ridiculous, and it's not going to happen.
Your name, sir?
The name's Matt, and I work at that temple. It took our forefathers 46 years to construct that building. 46! I like to see him try to bring that building down over my dead body.
What is your take on the miracles he's been performing?
Miracles. This guy uses the power of Baal. You know, the devil. Look, something has to be done about this guy. And trust me when I say this, something will be done.
Well, there you have it, folks. Some passionate people out here in Orange County, reporting live from a divided community. Jessica Walters, ABC7 Eyewitness News.
Look, over there. Isn't that the paralyzed man, the one off from Chapman? I thought you said that he was paralyzed because the chain of sin runs rampant in his family.
Yeah, that is. Hey, you! Hey, aren't you that paralyzed man that. Oh, stink! That beggar down at Chapman.
That's me. Can you believe it? I can walk. I mean, you know me. It's like a miracle or something.
Hold on a second.
Here I am.
Who said that you could speak to us as if we're your friends? When you speak to me, you refer to me as sir. I believe I've earned that right. And who dare heals you on Sunday, God's holy day?
The man Jesus, sir. He healed me. He took me by the hand and told me to walk. And I walked. He looked me in the eyes and told me I was forgiven of my sin. And I'm free. He really is the Chainbreaker everyone's been talking about.
Don't you dare use that phrase in front of me. Let me tell you something about Jesus. He's a nobody. I've studied. I've prayed. Who does he think he is? And you.
When he speaks to you.
He says you're healed. Well, I say you are a sinner. You're a sinner because your parents were sinners and their parents were sinners. That's why you've always been paralyzed. And that's a chain he can't break. Yeah, I know you. I've grown up in the city. This is my city. So go on and celebrate your miracle. I'm sure it's only a temporary thing anyway. Jesus isn't who he says he is. He works for Satan.
Look, sir. I'm not trying to start an argument with you. And I'm not trying to start a fight. All I know is that all my life I couldn't walk. And now I can. You take your fight up with Jesus, not with me.
Look, over there, across the street.
Blessed are the poor in spirit. Heaven is their kingdom. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and seek after righteousness, for they will be filled. Blessed are the merciful, they will get mercy. And blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God.
Whoa, 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 hold on a second. Who are you to be blessing people? You don't have the right to bless people, and you certainly don't have a right to heal people, and even if you did, by what authority do you do it? Certainly not that of God, probably the devil. Only God can heal, and only God can forgive, and I don't see him here. Certainly never heard of you before.
Why are you so angry? Let me ask you this. Is it easier to say to someone, I forgive you of your sins? Or to get up and start walking? People that are perfect don't need a savior. And people who aren't sick, they don't need a doctor. But I came into this world to heal and set free those who need to be healed. And to forgive those who aren't perfect.
You. And what makes you so perfect? Are you not flawed yourself? Do you know who you're speaking to? Do you know who we are? Do you know what kind of trouble you've caused us? I want you to answer me.
The Pharisees, they follow the 10 Commandments, the laws of Moses, and they should be followed. But actions speak so much louder than words. You see, they talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk. They try to convince people of their holiness, but their lifestyle and lack of discipline, it makes them hypocrites. You should all live a life that is humble and pleasing unto God. You Pharisees, how long must I suffer you in your hypocrisy? You are so disconnected from my Father that you have isolated yourself not only from him, but also from his people. I am about my Father's business, and his people need to be fed and nourished.
How dare you speak to me like that? You have the audacity to speak to me? To us like this? You still don't realize who we are. You don't realize the enemy that you're making up. We're not just going to stand here and let you get away with this. So go on, Chainbreaker, lead your flock of sinners away from us. We're too holy to be in the midst of such company. You are going to get what's coming to you. Believe me, you will.
What exactly do you mean?
I've been overhearing a plan. He won't get away with this blasphemy much longer. You see, D.A. Connors is a sucker for the people. On camera, he may sound tough, but when put under pressure, he'll crack to our demands. After all, bribe money goes a long way, and there are plans to throw Jesus in jail.
That's true, and we already have one of them. Judas will do whatever we tell him to do.
Yeah, getting arrested will be the least of his worries.
So what do you all think about what happened at the temple last Tuesday?
You mean Chainbreaker? That Jesus dude went in there and tore the place up. Guess it's okay that he did it though. You know, you shouldn't be selling stuff or gambling in the church or whatever.
That's wrong, man.
Something like that.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, but I already went really crazy.
Yeah, I heard he was knocking over tables and throwing stuff around or something like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Or at least that's what the guy who works at the temple told my aunt, who told my mom, who told my brother, who told me.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
Well, I think he's different though, you know? I just have a feeling about him. I really can't explain it, but there is something different about him. He doesn't talk like anyone I've ever heard before.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe he is the Messiah.
Maybe. And maybe he can help me with my math.
Jessica Walters, ABC7 Eyewitness News.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, you're only a few dollars away from having us pray and having the hand of God move in your life. There is no one who can make the hand of God move like we can. Maybe credit cards are accepted, so don't hesitate to call. I have a caller on the line. Hello, caller. Who am I speaking with? Oh, it appears we're having technical difficulties.
Hi, this is Barbara.
Hello, Barbara. Barbara, I feel God is telling me that you have a need in your life. Hello, Barbara. Did I lose you? Hello? Oh, well, I guess we'll take the next caller then.
We've fallen on some really hard times, and I'm really in need of a job.
Barbara, I feel that the Lord is telling me that you are in need of a job today, Barbara. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to take your hand and I want you to place it on your television screen, and I personally will pray for you, and you will see what the Lord will do. Cut! What is he doing in here?
This is a place to build your wealth. This is the church. It's a house of prayer. And you have turned into a place where thieves and salesmen live. Take your things and your powerless prayers and leave. Leave this place for those who need it. Father, forgive this county. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. My heart is heavy with a love and compassion for them, but their hearts are so far from you. I pray that you would give them a desire to please you more than they have a desire to be entertained, to please you more than they have a desire to make money or to have material things. With so many things to do and so many things to occupy their time, they have forgotten about you. Forgive them. Release them from their addictions, their lusts, and their greed. I know the struggles of single mothers. I know their anguish. I know their worry. The lonely, the broken heart, the abandoned, the abused, the scared, the angry, the depressed. They are all in need of salvation, and you can give it to them. You can bring peace and joy and comfort. You can forgive them. They don't realize that they were born into sin, and that sin begins to enslave them and bind them. They don't see that their children will be handed down this same heritage, but you can set them free. I pray that parents would have a desire to see their children blessed, and that salvation would come into their homes. I pray for the little children, the innocent, that you would keep their hearts pure, keep their hearts after you. Let there be a people in Orange County that will stand for righteousness' sake, that will live holy lives and not be ashamed. Too many are ashamed of you. Too many have forgotten about you. Forgive them. They don't realize that this life is but a vapor in time, and that this earth will soon pass away. There is an eternity waiting for them, and they are not ready. Forgive them. I will stand in their place. I will bear their burden. I will bear their sin, because this cup cannot pass from me. Give me strength for what I must do. I do it for them. I love them. Forgive them.
Jessica Walters, ABC7 Eyewitness News. We have breaking news to share with you this evening. The infamous Jesus Christ was arrested earlier this evening and is currently being held at the Orange County Correctional Facility. Sources say there are numerous accusations being brought up against him, with murder at the top of the list. Some say these charges have been falsified. However, charges are currently pending. Also, another religious group... Wait a minute. I'm receiving reports of an unruly crowd beginning to gather at the steps of the Orange County Correctional Facility. Law enforcement is currently on the scene trying to control the crowd. It also appears that DA Connors is addressing the crowd personally in an attempt to keep the peace. We'll have more for you as reports come in.
He speaks nothing but lies!
relax and return to your homes. No! We are the law. We will handle the situation as we see fit. Now you all need to calm down, go home, or I'll have you all arrested and thrown into jail.
He's arrested? He already has the one that needs to be arrested. He's in his jail.
Yeah.
And we want our justice.
Yeah.
We want satisfaction.
Look, I know you're angry at this Jesus. I don't understand why. I mean, what has he done in the first place?
Are you kidding? We would have never handed to him if he wasn't a criminal. So the question is, D.A. Connors, what are you going to do? We all want justice here. We appointed you to do that. Are you or are you not here to serve the people? The people have spoken. An eye for an eye. Eye for an eye.
They want me to prosecute him, man. They can't even tell me what he's done in the first place. Even my wife tells me to avoid this guy. Maybe if I talk to him. Detective, give us a minute. Are you their king? Are you the Messiah that they've been waiting for? Hey, I'm not talking to you.
Is this your question, or did others tell you about me?
Look, I'm not one of your followers. Your own people and their religious leaders brought you to me. They're angry. They want blood. Your blood. What have you done?
What hasn't he
Hey,
done?
another word on you and you're going into solitary confinement, buddy.
My kingdom is not of this world. If it were, my true followers would fight, so that it would not be handed over to that crowd outside, or to you.
So, you are a king, aren't you?
I'm not a king as you or others would imagine it, but I came into this world to bring truth to everyone in it. And everyone who knows the truth knows who I am, and they will listen to and follow my words.
What is truth?
So, Chewie, what are we gonna do, huh? How about you just do your thing and send in a big windstorm that would knock this jail cell wide open? Better yet, how about you just say the word and we'll be on a beach somewhere laying out in the sun, huh? What do you say?
Oh, Barabbas, always running, always trying to escape the truth. When will you stop? When will you face what you know to be true? When will you face me?
Face you? Do I even know you? But aren't you just a man? If that's what they say you are, then that's what you'll be to me. Messiah, great I am, Chainbreaker, Counselor, the Almighty God, you. I just don't know about that.
I'll tell you again, Barabbas, I know you. I know your upbringing and I know you understand. You know that you're bound by the chains of your sin. You grew up hearing about me and my coming, and that may have been a long time ago, but you know truth.
What is truth? The DA said it best. I chose to create my own truth. I make up the rules and regulations for my own life. That's my truth.
There's only one truth. I am the way, the truth, and the light. And I've come to bear the sins of this world and yours. Let go of your anger. Let go of your guilt and your pain.
You bear my sin? You couldn't even handle what I've been through. And you wouldn't even understand. And it doesn't matter anyway. It's mine. I'll never let you in anyway.
But I do know, Barabbas. I know that bitterness and anger are your downfall, and you're chained down and broken because of it and your unforgiveness. Stop blaming others for your mistakes. I know of the hurt and the pain that you deal with every day. Yes, Barabbas, I know of every night that you laid awake and crying in need of a Savior. I've known the remorse and the guilt that you have felt after every crime and sin that you have ever committed. And you started so young. Yes, Barabbas, I know that you're in need of a Savior. And I know that you know who I truly am. Barabbas,
get off me! Don't touch me.
Barabbas, you know it to be true. You know it's me.
You're not him. I don't care what you say, you're not him.
It is me. I've come for you, Barabbas.
Why did you come now?
Why? Of all times now.
I've come to die for you, Barabbas. I've come to die for this world. You will see.
I don't believe you.
You will see, Barabbas.
You know, Jesus, it's time to go.
Quiet. I find no fault in this man. But you have a tradition that I pardon one prisoner a year. So let's end this here and let's end this now and release this man.
No, give it Barabbas instead. We want Barabbas. Yeah. We'll take a just man over this criminal.
A just man?
Yes.
I worked too hard to throw him in jail. Don't you remember what he's done? The murders?
The people have spoken. Give us Barabbas! Yeah!
Then what do I do with this man, Jesus?
Crucify him! Crucify him! Crucify him! He has to pay! Pay for his sin! Crucify
You can't be the Messiah. You can't. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to convince myself out of that now, right? He said he would bear my sin. He has to be. He is. He is the Messiah. What is that? What? No. Crucify. Crucify me? But I don't want to die. I want a second chance. I need a second chance, please. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Let's go, Barabbas. Time to go. So let's go.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but you're free to go.
Free to go? What do you mean I'm free to go?
Don't make me say it again. You're free to go.
But wait, what are you going to do with this man? What are you going to do with Jesus?
Yes, that answers your question.
You can't do that. You don't understand.
Get him out of here.
Barabbas,
give
it's
me
okay.
Jesus.
Go free and sin no more.
Take him.
Save you? Let's go! So move it. It's your followers. They're all your disciples. Come on! What already gave you up? Go!
hasn't always been this way. I remember brighter days before the dark ones came, stole my mind, wrapped my soul in chains. And now I live among the dead, fighting voices in my head, hoping someone hears me crying in the night and carries me away, set me free of the chains holding me. Is anybody out there hearing me? Set me finds me crying in the rain, all alone with my demons I am. Who is this man that comes my way? The dark ones shriek, they scream his name. Is this the one they say will set the captive free? Jesus, rescue me, set me free of the chains holding me. Is anybody out there hearing me? Set me free, and as the God man passes by, look straight through my eyes. The darkness cannot hide. Do you wanna be free? Lift your chains, I hold the key. All power on heaven and earth belong to me. Do you wanna be free? Lift your chains, I hold the key. All power on heaven and earth belong to me. You are free. You are free.
Jessica Walters, ABC7 Eyewitness News. We're here standing in front of a local church in Orange County where people have begun to gather to mourn the loss of Jesus Christ. It's been 3 days since this man was put to death by a controversial decision made by District Attorney Connors. Some say his desire to please an unruly mob has put him in the hot seat, and now they're calling for his resignation. This is a gathering like never before. Countless people have come by to pay their respects to this man who has changed their lives. Here's a glimpse of just a few. As you can see, this man will truly be missed by all in this community. Oh my gosh, it's him!